welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking you through a full day of eating on the mini cut. Currently like 2.5, almost 3 weeks in, down about 6 pounds or a little bit more than 6 pounds. I'll throw my weight up on screen to the right of me just so you guys can get a feel from that, from the starting weight at like 224 or something. But anyways, you did just see my breakfast kind of get made. 2 eggs here, 3 ounces of chicken, and then also 4 ounces of roasted potato, which I actually track in my MyFitnessPal as 5. So if you see that as weird, don't worry about it. Just because of the cook weight, how much it goes down. Then also black coffee, and just always drinking water as I need, and just honestly can't go wrong with getting a lot of liquids in throughout the day, even if you have to go to the bathroom and pee it all out. Who cares? And then also for every meal I pretty much do add some form of seasoning or salt. Honestly, usually salt. So gonna go ahead and enjoy this. I do have to work in like 20-30 minutes, so gotta fix all of that on my head and whatnot and getting ready for that. So without further ado, quick video today, just taking you through a full day eating. So you guys. All right, like 12:30, just getting into lunch now. So 5 ounces of chicken, a cup of jasmine rice, and then also just one of these servings of guac from Sam's Club, like 110 calories, just with the fats and whatnot. And then also, per usual, have seasoning or salt with meal, and then also water. I will just give you a good background on calories and macros in the next clip and once I get off of work. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this food and then head back to it. And then also one other thing in terms of activity to help the mini cut progress, I've just been doing right around 8,000 steps per day. But I'll get more into that in the next video, where I'll cover all my macros for the first 3 weeks, as well as step counts and whatnot. Just got back from a solid leg session. You saw a couple of things though previously. One being my pre-workout meal that I had at 4 p.m. Just while I was at work. That was 1 cup of jasmine rice and then 4 ounces of chicken breasts. And side note with that, I put a good amount of salt on there just to make sure I'm hydrated for the workout. And then per usual, have some water with that. So you'll have seen also a couple of training clips from that leg session, or just one, not quite sure, but heavy deadlifts was kind of the main movement. And then also some leg press with incorporating myo reps. So rest pauses in the set almost. But without further ado, this is a full day of eating, so gonna spin you around. This is what we're looking at post-workout. I just take my vitamins post-workout because it's a time that I remember, and honestly don't fret too much about when you actually take your vitamins or minerals throughout the day. The just most important thing is to take it. So what we're working with post-workout: 2 scoops of whey isolate, and then also 5 grams of creatine, just a general multivitamin, then some glucosamine and MSM, calcium, magnesium, and zinc, and then also a fish oil. And it looks kind of weird just because I throw it in the freezer, and then you won't have as bad of fish oil burps. And then for post-workout carbs, gonna have just enough milk to put down the cereal. And then this is like a serving and a half of just a Walmart brand s'more cereal, because honestly it tastes good. It's got the sugar and carbs I need for post-workout, so nothing special there. But without further ado, gonna get into this, and then we'll catch up for the nightcap and just one more meal. Last meal of the night, just 1 cup of jasmine rice. Usually we do potatoes, but honestly I'm lazy, it's getting late, so pre-cooked rice was an easier option. And then there's a serving of Kobe Jack cheese and 3.2 ounces of beef, tracked it as 93.7. It's actually 90.10 beef when I do buy it, but I strain out the fat and then also just dab down the beef, so I'm considering it 93.7. Don't worry about it too much. Don't get stuck up on tracking everything perfectly. It's about consistency at the end of the day. And then also just on the side, eating some steamed vegetables. One thing though, for sure, I am not going near that steamed broccoli. Funny story with that, just in college when I was prepping for my show as a teen, I got very sick from tilapia and steamed broccoli. My guess, honestly, obviously, is probably from bad fish, but who knows? And for some reason now that steamed broccoli just makes me nauseous as could be. So finishing macros, and you guys will see this up on screen too, is 225 grams of protein, 252 carbs, and 67 grams of fat. And then, excuse me as I awkwardly rearrange. We're looking at 9,230 steps, and honestly, that is probably the most of the entire week. Honestly, like, just been making an effort to hit 8,000, but for one reason or another, jumped up to like in the 9Ks today. But honestly, it's a good thing. Felt pretty good today, just overall. But once again, couple of things. Just biggest thing with the diet cut is staying consistent with your food, making it nice and simple for you, having a set routine day in and day out. That's why I honestly have been enjoying this mini cut for the last 3 weeks. I haven't changed any of my macros. Pretty much ate the same exact thing every day. So made it super simple on myself, and then just create a routine, which I'll go into one of these days in a future video. But without further ado, gonna enjoy this food. The Arnold is on tomorrow, and big prediction there. I think Sergio is going to do really well in the men's open bodybuilding, if you do follow that at all. And then also classic. I think I'm taking Rough Diesel number 1, Byron Jones number 2, and then Logan Franklin number 3. So hot take on that. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and you have a great evening.